Welcome, study partner. I am very excited that you joined me for a great study session. Our study today will be focused on the reading section of the TOEFL exam. We will go through a few exercises and ideas for activities that aim to improve our skills to nail the reading section. Let's get to work. Remember to find a quiet place where you can focus. Grab yourself a coffee or your favorite drink and get comfortable. Let's first take a look at today's plan. We will focus on the following skills: efficient reading, finding information, author's point of view, understanding content, technical vocabulary, summarizing. In this video, I will cover the first 3 sections. You can find the following ones in the next video. Something you should know before doing your TOEFL exam is that the texts you will come across are going to be long, so you need to be able to read it efficiently. It is easy to get lost in so many words and sentences, and even easier to lose a lot of precious time. So these are some creative ways to improve your reading capacity. Find some academic papers with about 2 pages of reading and about random topics, as you never know what the exam text will be about. The first exercise is about reading only the first line of each paragraph. Notice how reading these sentences gives you a good idea about the meaning of the text. If you need more details, read what comes next. After reading, make a small summary of your understanding of the text or some bullet points that summarize its structure. Afterward, read the text in full and check if you missed any important details. The second exercise is about speed reading. Cover the first and last few words of each line, just like you see here, and focus on the center. Read it thoroughly and make a summary at the end. Reread normally and double-check if you missed any important information. You may also set a timer with a time limit and keep decreasing it throughout your practice. Another skill you may want to work on is the capacity to find information quickly and accurately. This will allow a smoother and faster answer to the questions after the text. You can find many TOEFL exams online, and in the reading section, you can practice the first exercise. First, do a skimming and scanning of the text. In other words, move your eyes throughout the text without reading it extensively. You may quickly underline what you consider to be the most important information. Then, go to the questions. To answer each question, you may try to allocate the information in the text, reading as little as possible. Sign with a little mark the location of the needed information. When you do this process to every question, reread the text in more detail and check if you correctly allocated the needed information for each question. The next exercise is a bit more simple. You may skim some text, meaning that you should go through the text with your eyes, reading as little as possible, and then try to summarize the information that you were able to capture. At the end, you may read the text in more detail and check if you missed any important information. The final stage of this study session is to allow us to understand the author's point of view. This can firstly allow you to understand text better and deeply, as you can understand what did the author seeks to argue or demonstrate. On top of that, it is common to find questions on the reading section that require you to look at the text through the author's point of view. This includes questions like, what did the author mean, or what was the intention of the author? A great exercise is to read books and present it to your friends, pretending that you were the author. In this presentation, you should not only summarize the book, but include aspects of the writing and inspirations process, the goals and intentions of each section or chapter, and so on. The next exercise is to summarize a paper through the author's perspective. Completing the following sentences: I wrote the introduction with the goal of. The conclusion took into consideration. I chose this topic because. I didn't include because my language was, or similar ones. Remember that these are exercises to improve your skills to do the reading section. They are not methods of doing the actual exam. With these skills a little bit more sharpened, you may be able to do this section more easily. Also, remember to adjust the exercises to your needs and difficulties. The most important thing is consistency in your study and practice. I wish the best of luck in this journey. See you next time for our next study session.